All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's show. Pretty much what I got to say today is first-time homebuyers are getting crushed, and first-time homebuyers are turning into nightmares. I mean, if you are a first-time homebuyer trying to purchase a house, it is becoming a nightmare here in Phoenix, Arizona. And on today's video, I just want to tell you guys and show you guys all the denied offers that I have submitted for my clients. All of them. All the emails, what are they telling us on the market over here in Phoenix, Arizona? So if you are a first-time home buyer, you most definitely, or any kind of buyer, even if you're coming in with 5, 10%, 20% of your money, you got to see what's going on with the market right now. I just got off a Zoom call with one of the top analysts here in Phoenix, Arizona, and she's explaining the markets. We don't see any kind of housing market crash here. It's going to continue to rise, and that's where we're at right now. So I'm going to give you a couple categories here. First, we're going to go into all the denied emails that I received from the listing agents for my clients, so I can show you exactly what's going on with the housing market. The second part of the video is I'm going to give you some tips on how to get your offers accepted. Okay, these are some tools and tactics that I'm actually using to get some of my clients accepted. We just got one client's offer accepted in Phoenix. Shout out to Jason and Jennifer Crawford. Took us about, I think it was 4 tries to get them a house. So we finally got them under contract, just using some tools and tactics that I've been just researching and playing around with, calling my broker, try to get them in the house. And then number 3 topic on this video is I'm going to give you what you're competing about. I had 4 listings, and we had multiple offers on those, and I scrubbed all these offers to give you what kind of clauses buyer's agents are putting on these offers. Kind of what I'm doing to try to get you the house. I'm receiving some weird language on contracts. I'm having to just, really pick these contracts apart, and I want to share that information with you so you guys can see what's going on with the market. So with that being said, let's deep right into this video right now.
This is where they go for the real estate info. I'm here to lead and help you succeed. One thing that you'll learn about me is I'm on a mission. To get the knowledge to the world when making decisions and buying and selling real estate.
Victor Huerta.
Remember my name.
All right, my friends. So here we go. We have a split screen here going. So I'm going to read this email for you. Let me bring this in. This was one of our offers that was denied. And look at this. This was yesterday, 7:38 p.m. Okay. So, like me on this YouTube channel, I like to be very, very transparent on what is going on with the market. Okay. So before I read this email, you probably already read it because it's been on the screen for a while. Do me a favor, help out with the algorithm. Okay. Click that like button and hit that subscribe button. Okay. Help this channel grow. We need to push this out to as many people as we can to help them get their house. Okay. Not only because I'm working with them, but there's agents out there struggling. Maybe you're a buyer, maybe you're moving into the States, and the more you like this video, it gets shared, it gets up on the algorithm, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button for all my latest videos. We're just bringing a lot of content. But with that being said, this was yesterday. Okay, let's take a look at this. Vic, I'm reaching out to you to let you know that the seller accepted another offer. We ended up receiving 21 offers. Did you hear that? 21 offers, and they were all very good offers. We sincerely thank you for your offer. It was a difficult choice, but the offer that the seller accepted was extremely strong. As you know, the market, we have never know what may happen. There has been a lot of weird things that may happen. If something does happen with our current offer, I will let you know. The offer that was accepted was higher, but the main factor was that they were offering $5,000 above appraisal value with no repairs, and I wanted to know why they chose that offer. Okay. It goes down just saying, how the market is, etc. But that is one of the emails that I have received from a denial. Let me get you to this. Let me click on this real quick. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but I'm going to do is, let me pull this up here. I want to show you my other denial offer that I have for you guys. And then I'm going to just take myself out of the screen here so you guys can see exactly what we're seeing here. So this was actually on my listings. Okay, one of my listings. And I believe it was Chandler, Arizona, or Gilbert. I had to do the same thing. Okay. I feel bad, okay, because I have to do the same thing, and we have multiple offers on this property. It's a hot property, and being a buyer's agent, I understand the process and how hard it is to get your clients under contract. And this one, it's difficult to write the emails, but, the clients get to choose the offer. We sit down, we break it down in an Excel sheet, all the terms, the price, the conditions, and they get to choose. And it's hard writing an email, because I'm a buyer's agent and I'm out there showing homes and I can't get my clients under contract without doing some terms, So let me share this with you. This is an email that I have to send out to the buyer's agents who were presenting offers, okay? I want to keep you in the loop as we were at Chester Drive. As a buyer's agent myself, I know how hard it is out there for all of us. It is my duty to have clear communication and truthful information as much as I can on how we operate over here. With that being said, we have 7 offers. Another offer should be coming in today at 3 p.m. We are cutting this off today at 4 p.m. Sellers will be in town later today. We will present all offers at 6 p.m. Please be ready for a call or text message. All offers are over list. Now, we can't disclose the price, okay, because that kind of just, the leverage of the seller, they just don't, they don't want to disclose the price, okay? They are all in almost the same ballpark. Some are written cleaner than others, meaning missing information, check boxes, texts, etc. Some lenders have callbacks, some have not. Now, this is a big thing right there is as a selling agent, we always check with the lender. If you're writing offers on the weekend and your lender is not going to pick up the phone, your offer will be weaker because us as listing agents want to make sure the lender's going to be on the file, going to be answering their phone, text messaging, and emailing. Okay, then I go in with, we will notify, which way the sellers go here. So that was me. This is another email that I have here. This was August 10th of 2020 that you can see that right there. There's the date. Okay. Here we go. Another denial. Good morning, Victor. My client just finished reviewing all offers, has decided to work with another offer that came in stronger. I appreciate you taking the time to submit your offer, and I hope to work with you in the future again. If anything changes, I will inform you as soon as possible. Thank you again. We had 37 offers all over asking price. Just info I thought to share with, since your client's buyers want to know why their offer wasn't selected. Okay. 37 offers, my friends. That is the market that we are in right now. Okay. I'm showing you the proof and the data. Okay. Something about me is I like to keep it real. I like to keep it raw and always the truth. And that is what's going on with our market right now. 37 offers, okay? I have blacked out the information because it has a lot of email addresses, has my client's information, has a property address. And if some of the buyers stumble into this video, they might be a little PO'd, right? But it is what it is, okay? But if you look at 37 offers over list price, okay? That's what we're competing against right here. Let's get into another email. I got some good news for you guys, okay? It's not all bad news. We're getting our clients under contract. It's just taking some time, okay? So let's look at the date on this one. This was August 1st, 2020, okay? August 1st, 2020 at 10:12 a.m. And let's get into this. This offer has been presented to the seller. There are currently 4 offers. The seller has not indicated if the counter or we'll go with another offer as backup positions. Okay. We did not get this house either. This is an offer we lost as well. Okay. Let's get into another email. This was November 1st, 2020. Now, folks, some of them are the same clients, but most of these are different clients. Okay, these are all different clients. Okay, so I'm running around crazy trying to find a house right now. Thank you for your offer on my listed property at Sunnyside. Oops, I forgot to do the address, but there you go. The offers were all very competitive and it was very difficult to choose. My seller has elected to go with another offer that she felt it was best for her. Okay, now notice that she felt it was best for her. All we do as agents is we advise and the seller chooses. We appreciate your time and best of luck to you and your buyers. Have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful evening. Okay, this property right here had 12 offers. Okay. Let's get into another one. I got some good news for you guys. Okay, I got some good news. Just give me a second here. We're just doing something here. I got one more email, and I'm going to take you back all the way to August 3rd of 2020. Let me switch the screen here. Okay, here we go. Hello, all. Thank you so much for your offer. Unfortunately, the seller has decided to proceed with another offer. Best wishes to you and your buyer. The video was awesome with your team effort. I am confident you will go under contract soon. I will keep you posted if anything changes. Now look at this. This was August 3rd of 2020. Okay. Now, this is from the listing agent, that email, and it's just a video as I make my home buyers either take a picture, shoot a video, write a letter. I have my title rep always email when I send them an offer to the seller's agents, and I have my lender always email or call that listing agent as well. So that's what we're seeing right now. Okay. Now let's get into the second part of the video with some tips. Okay. So let's get into some tips on what we're doing with our offers. Okay. So I got my screen over here, so I'm reading some stuff. Now, if you are an FHA buyer, meaning that you're putting down 3.5%, okay, it's going to be very, very, very difficult to get a house. And the reason why is because other offers are waiving the appraisal contingency. They're coming in conventional or cash, and they don't have to, the property doesn't have to appraise at your contract price. Okay, so they can fill the gap off the appraisal. So if you're an FHA buyer, it's just going to take some time. It's going to be tough because you have to get an appraisal for your loan. Okay, the same as conventional, but conventional buyers usually have a little bit more cash where they can come in and just basically feel a difference. And I'll explain that. But these are some tips if you're looking to buy a house, you're working with an agent already, or you're trying to come into the market and you're trying to hire an agent. I'm going to give you some tools and tactics here that I write in my contracts. Hopefully you hire me. If not, I wish you nothing but best, but you can actually use these. This is what I'm doing with our contracts. Okay, this is how we got the Crawford family into their house in Phoenix. It's like borderline Tempe, Phoenix. It's a great location, growing location, and a beautiful house. So this is not exactly the exact terms I put, but these are the terms that I'm putting in my contracts. Inspection period to be 6 days. Okay, so you usually get 10 days to inspect the property. We're shorting that out to 6 days. I call my inspector up front and be like, hey, can you do this in 6 days, 5 days, 4 days? So we're moving quick. Okay, you got to move quick. Okay. The second thing is I'm doing is the buyer will perform home inspection, but will not request any repairs from the seller during the Binzer process. This means during the inspection period, you have all the right to inspect the property. But I'm telling my clients, hey, don't be asking for repairs because you're not going to get the house. If another offer comes in and says, hey, I waive the inspection period, or I'm not going to ask for repairs, then you're going to lose the property. Okay. If a property is really beat up and it's old and it looks like it hasn't been taken care of and the AC hasn't been taken care of, I write the same thing. The buyer will perform the inspection but will not request any repairs from the seller during the Binzer process, which is the buyer's inspection notice to seller, meaning you're inspecting the property, you're giving notice to the seller of the items that you want repaired. But on this one, I say the Binzer period, other than the AC or AC unit issues. So I want to make sure the AC unit is good because that's the most expensive thing in Arizona because it's freaking hot. I mean, it's freaking hot. It's November 6th and we're in the 80 degrees right now. So you're using your AC almost 360 days a year. Okay. Also, what we're doing is the appraisal to be ordered 1 day after contract acceptance, or the appraisal to be ordered at contract acceptance. That means usually what we usually do is in a normal balance market, okay, when we have like 30,000 listings, where right now we only have 8,000, is you do the home inspection first and then we order the appraisal. Okay, because we want to make sure that the property is in good and great condition for you to buy. But now we can't do that because we're in a seller's market. Okay, normal market is balance market is 35,000. Balance doesn't mean that the prices are are going down. It's a balanced market. Okay, that means that prices are not inflating or deflating. It's just balance. Right now we're at 8,000. So let me get the screen. We're like right here. So like this is right here. This is the gap. Okay, we're down here. Balance market is right here. So we can't do that anymore with the home inspection and the appraisal. So appraisal will be ordered on contract acceptance or 1 day. No home warranty. Okay, don't be asking for home warranty. You're just gonna have to come out of pocket with that. Just keeping it real. Just keeping it raw. Don't be asking for home warranty. Okay, your offer will not get accepted. No closing costs. It's hard right now. If you're asking for closing costs, this goes back to the FHA buyer. Okay, this goes back to the FHA buyer. If you need closing cost help, it's going to be very, very difficult to get your offer accepted because you're coming in with your 3.5% down payment, right? So just multiply 3.5%, simple math, times 100,000. That's $3,500. Okay, you won't find a house for 100,000 here, but just do the simple math. FHA is 3.5 times the purchase price, and then your closing costs. If you're coming in with your own down payment, multiply the purchase price times 2.25%. That gives you really good ballpark. Now, I have clients that are using down payment assistance. They're getting their down payment assistance, which is 3.5% for their down payment. Okay, but they still need that closing costs. Okay. Well, when you're using down payment assistance, your closing cost is a little higher than 2.25%. You're going to need 3%, which comes out to like almost $7,000. Remember, just because it's down payment assistance doesn't mean the money is free. Okay. You're going to have to pay for it. Okay. So just a heads up. Okay. We're also doing close the escrow to be on or before the date. Okay. So that kind of makes it open like, okay, if you're going to close December 4th and I put on or before, well, I can always tell the seller like, hey, we're just putting 30 days, but we're able to close earlier. It's already in the contract and we can get it done. It's on or before that date. Okay. LSU to be supplied by buyer's lender each week. So I make my lender always submit an LSU to the seller and the selling agent to let them know that, hey, the file's going perfect. We're closing. If we can close early, we're cool. Let's close early. If not, then we can't do it. And I already went through this, I always make my title representative send an email to the selling agents. And I'll also make my lender send an email and a call to the selling agent to make sure to let them know that we're serious. And then we also do picture, letter, or video. Video is like key. That's usually working the best for us right now in getting our offers approved. Let me just check something real quick. Okay, we're still online. Now, let's get into the third part of the video. Okay, third part of the video is this is what you're competing against. As I stated before, as I had my listings, we got all these offers, and these are the clauses that I'm seeing come in as far as properties that I am selling. And these properties are in the 400,000 range. Okay, 400 to 500,000 range. Okay, so people are coming in with some money. Okay, you're fighting with people that have a lot of cash, and they're coming in from California, they're coming in from New York City, from Chicago. They're just leaving those states. Okay, so let me give into one example. In the event the house appraises less than $420,000, the buyer is willing to pay $10,000 above appraised value, not to exceed the purchase price of $420,000. So what that means is, if we have a property listed at $400,000, okay, and we get the offer at $420,000, and that appraisal only comes in at $410,000, this buyer is willing not only to bring in their down payment, their closing costs, but an extra $10,000 up to the $420,000 because the house was listed at $400,000. We got all these offers. Okay, it appraised at $410,000, and now the purchase price is $420,000. This buyer is going to win because they're coming in with a $10,000 gap. So they're coming in with their down payment, their closing costs, and $10,000 to fill the gap from $410,000 to $420,000, and they're willing to pay up to $420,000 for that property. Okay. Now, this is a clause to beat other contracts that they put on these contracts too. Buyer agrees to pay an additional $500 higher than any offers received prior to contract execution, up to $420,000. Okay, the same property value. If the buyer's escalation clause is used, seller will provide a copy of the highest offer and supporting documents to reflect the higher purchase price. So this is the buyer's agent pretty much protecting their client. Like, hey, my buyer is willing to pay $500 over any offer that you get. Okay, they get A, B, C, D. Well, I'm $500 above D, so it doesn't really matter which offer you get. My client's willing to pay $500 over any offer you receive, up to 420. Okay, up to 420,000. But you must disclose all the offers. That's a key clause if you're selling your house. If you have a client buying a house that is going to have multiple offers, because you want to make sure those offers are going to be legit. Okay, and it's just calling out the agents. Just calling out the agents. Another clause I saw is, in the event an appraisal is lower than the purchase price, buyer agrees to pay $5,000 above appraisal value, not to exceed the full purchase price. And this full purchase price was $425,000. Okay, so if it doesn't appraise at $425,000, it comes in at $420,000. Well, they're willing to pay $5,000 more to $425,000. So that's another winning offer. Okay, if seller receives a higher net offer, buyer agrees to come up $3,000 over the highest net offer. Okay, so now we're talking about net. And then the biggest one we're seeing right now is buyer agrees to waive the appraisal contingency. So if we have a listing at $430,000, okay, and it doesn't appraise at $430,000, and the contract the buyer wrote says $450,000, they're willing to pay the $450,000. Okay, so they're coming in with their down payment, their closing costs, another $20,000 to fill the gap of that $430,000 to $450,000, and they're willing to do that. So if you're a first-time home buyer or any buyer, that's what you're competing against. Okay. First-time home buyers, dreams, they're getting crushed. It's turning into a nightmare right now. So you have to come in with the mindset and be like, I'm going to be honest with you, we're going to lose some houses. Okay, we're going to lose 1, 2, 3, 4. It took us the fourth house to get for the Crawfords on accepted. Okay, a different location. We were in Glendale, went to Phoenix, borderline Phoenix, Glendale. We came back to Phoenix and we got them a very solid house with a pool, okay, at $305,000. We didn't ask no seller concessions, no closing costs help, no home warranty, etc. So they're very excited for the house, and that's where we're at. And remember, it's just the inventory we're in, and I just got off the Zoom call from a lady who is very, very smart, smarter than me. Her name is Tina Tamborn with the Crawford Report. She works with Michael Orr, who is from Oxford, who's an analyst from ASU. And they're giving me just all this data. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I thought the housing market might crash. And they're saying no. It's like we probably won't even get into a balanced market for like 12 months. That means that we might not even hit 30,000 listings for another year. Okay, we have so much demand, so much population that not even the housing and the permits are increasing to even get us close to where we need to be. So first-time homebuyers, you need to get in a house. You guys need to get in a house now because appreciation is just keep on going up. And I hate to say it is, I think Arizona is going to be called the new Calizona. We're going to be called Calizona. It's turning into California, Calizona. Okay, so just start calling Arizona Calizona because that's what's happening. Is people are just flooding here. Okay, you can call it New York Zona too, because the people coming from New York, or Chicago Zona because they're coming in from Chicago too. So just call it what you want. I'm just throwing out some names, but I'm telling you, I have a neighbor who moved in from California, and he's like, it's just too expensive over there, man. Traffic, the pollution, the fires. I had another gentleman come in here as well. He came in, and he's from California. He's like, man, I'm done. He's like, I had to leave my house twice for the fires. He goes, then with the fires is you smell nothing but smoke coming in from your windows and your ACs, and your house smells like smoke. It's getting hard to breathe over there with all the fires. And he goes, every year we're always having fires. And I'm just tired of it. Instead, taxes are going up. The traffic is bad. And he goes, I'm just done. He goes, I'm selling my house over there. And he's coming in probably all cash over here to buy a house. So it's happening. And he found me via YouTube and Facebook videos. Okay. Just friends of a friend on Facebook. I do my live videos and he found me. And then he went to my YouTube channel and he just loves what I'm giving out. So yeah, those are some clauses you can actually use. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, hey, do me a favor, just hit the like button to help out with the algorithm here. Hit the subscribe channel. No agent's giving you this information. Okay. These are clauses that can help you get your house under contract. Okay, whether any price range you want, but you have to have an agent that knows what they're doing to protect your earnest money and protect yourself. Okay, the contract's always pro buyer. You can get out of any contract. Okay, you just have to have an educated agent who knows how to do it. And working with us is we have investment properties. We've done this before. We've bought many properties. We sold many properties. We've been in the short sale game, the foreclosure game. We've done it all. Okay. Are we going to be able to get you the first house? No. There's hell and no way I'm getting you the first house. Maybe the second house, maybe the third or the fourth house, but house number one, we're going to give it our all. It just all depends on what you want to do. Okay. Some buyers come in and be like, I want to just do this. And I'm like, I think you should do this if you really love the house. But if you want to try the market, then let's try it. But you're going to learn your lesson. If you really love the house and you didn't go all in on the house, it's not going to be on me because I'm coaching you and mentoring you. I'm telling you like, hey, this is the data. This is the data. Okay. I'm not here to sugarcoat you and tell you like, yeah, let's put in a low ball offer, see what happens. Okay. I don't have time for that. I have 7 other clients I got to deal with right now to try to get my house. And if you want to work with me, then we have to set up a Zoom meeting, talk about it. And I need to give you the housing market update and tell you exactly what is happening down here. Because if you're coming in and trying to do a low ball offer, it's not going to work. I don't even care if you have cash. We have cash everywhere. Okay. There's cash coming in from Calzona, Chicago zona, New York zona, Wisconsin zona, Portland zona. They're coming all in. Okay, it's coming in from everywhere. And inventory is so low. We're at 8,000 homes for sale, and we need to be just a balanced market, meaning that prices are not declining or inclining. They're just staying balanced. We need 25 to 30,000 listings for sale. And we're at 8. Just keeping it real. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that video. Please hit the subscribe button and that bell to get notified once we drop the latest video. I mean, look at this. I'm just bringing you some home buyer content, home seller content, and then the Phoenix real estate market so you can be mindful. Okay, you got to be mindful when you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing in some real estate. Hope you enjoyed today's video, folks. I got to go back on the streets and find my other clients of property. Congratulations to the Crawfords. Yes, we did it, folks. We did it. We got you the property. Oh. Email address is victor@freeagentproperties.com, where we release new videos each week on home buyer tips, home seller tips, the Phoenix housing market updates, so you can be mindful when you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing in real estate. We will talk to you soon. If you have any questions, email me at victor@freeagentproperties.com. Again, that email address is victor@freeagentproperties.com, where we release new videos each week on home buyer tips, home seller tips, the Phoenix housing market updates, so you can be mindful when you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing in real estate. We will talk to you soon. If you have any questions, email me at victor@freeagentproperties.com. Again, that email address is victor@freeagentproperties.com, where we release new videos each week on home buyer tips, home seller tips, the Phoenix housing market. All right, let me go to the chat. Yes, I am seeing the chat. Okay, relax. I got the chat. Okay. Kane Para, if I refinance in November and take out 25,000 in equity, I'm able to sell my home, let's say May, June in 2021. Pros and cons. Okay, Kane, check this out. I have a client who's doing this in Peoria right now. Okay, they own a property, helped them buy a property 4 years ago. I told them to do a cash out refinance, to use that money to go buy another house, and we're turning that property into an investment property, which is a rental portfolio. Okay, the first rental, and then we're going to go shopping for another house. So if you have the equity, I would do that because rates are low. Money is cheap. Okay. We just bought an investment property. So you're talking to somebody who's buying rental properties. Okay. We just bought another rental property last month. Okay. So that's a great idea if you have the equity. What's your rate right now? Do the comparison of what you can cash out refinance. If you need a lender to do this, hit me up below on the comment section and you could do that. Okay. So that's a great idea because you're leveraging the money right now. Money is cheap. You got to leverage that money. So yes, that's a great idea. The cons is you just got to deal with the payments. What are you thinking about doing? You want to sell it or rent it? I would first decide to see like, hey, can I rent it out to either break even or make some cash flow from my retirement? I would hold on to the property for a while if it's in Arizona. I don't know if it's in California, etc. But the market's continuing to rise. And I think you got at least another year, okay, for it to rise. So I would do that right away is cash out refi, go buy another house. Then you get appreciation on both properties. Then you can sell this one and take the money and use it again for leverage on this other house, or go buy another property. Hope that answers your question. Well, from Kane again. Well, from what you're saying, maybe selling later in the year to let that equity go back up. Yes, you, like I said in my video, you probably got about another year. Okay, we don't have a lot of demand, a lot of supply right now. We don't have a lot of permits here as well. So just go back to what I stated before, is you might want to think about doing a cash out refinance and buying another property. Don't go buy a new build, okay? Because new builds are like they're like a year out. So you don't even know what the rates are going to happen, especially what's happening with this whole circus of the election that's going on, okay? Can you do a cash out refinance of your first home and finance a second house in the short time span? Yes, you can. It's your house. You can do whatever you want. Okay. It just depends on how much equity you have in the house and how much you want to retract out of the down payment. If you have a lot of equity, that's probably the most solid plan that you have. That's what we did, is we refinanced all our investment properties. Okay. Took out all the cash. We didn't even increase. We increased our payment like by $10 by doing this, because we were at a 4.675%. We went down to 3.5%, and even 3% on our investment properties. We took that money out and we bought another property. Okay. You got to play smart here. Okay. You got to leverage the money right now that is cheap. Kane Para, I hear you, but it will depend on your debt to income ratio. Yes, it does. Depends on your debt to income ratio. It always, and your income, and just our lender, she can go through all those numbers with you. But it's, what are you going to lose? You're just sitting there in your house anyways, right? I mean, you're not going to know the answer unless you ask the question. And yes, they have to run their credit. I mean, people are so scared about running their credit. But what if you're able to do this and make more money, right? You got to get in the money game. You got to think money game, okay? So, we won't know the answer until you get your credit pulled. We verify your income, verify your assets, verify your debts, your liabilities, and see how much your house is worth. So just think about that. And then we have to get your house appraised too, to make sure that you can do a cash out refinance. Cash out refinances, interest rates usually are a little higher than just a straight refinance. But right now, they're pretty much almost dead even, man. You're only going to be paying a little bit more. I answered all your questions, Kane. Come on, man. Give me a break, bro. I got a lot of screens going on. I got the software going on, giving you all the information for free. I love you. Come on. Give me a little love, man. Give me a little love down there. You're welcome, Bernard. If you guys have any questions, I'm going to actually cancel the video right now. Like I said, I could go look for some properties. I like doing the live ones here because I don't have to edit. Like, I really don't have to edit, okay? Now, I don't have to edit this. That's the problem. That's the good thing, is I usually like to put the music in the background and do my text and my things. So let me know. Drop me a comment on the video or on the chat to let me know if you like the live ones. I mean, I like the live ones. It's a lot easier for me to do this, right? And it's free flowing. If I mess up, oh well, who cares? But yeah, we don't even see the panty. Okay, changing the real estate from the Zoom call. If you guys were on it, is the panty's not going to change anything. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. But anyways, I'm going to go. Oh, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. Yeah. If you guys got any more questions, just drop it in the comments. I promise I will get to you. I just got to go out to the streets to fight for my clients and get them a house. But yeah, leverage that money. If you have equity right now and you can do a cash out refinance and, extract that money to go buy another property, while you can rent this one out, let it appreciate for 6 more months and then sell it later. And then you could go buy another house and they both appreciate, right? So you got both assets appreciating. Right now we have 6 assets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 assets appreciating right now, right? We don't have any issues with the renters. We have no issues with the panty. We have no issues at all right now. So with that being said, we'll see you guys on the next video. All right.